And welcome to the Neo Renaissance. Welcome to the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. We don't do anything that's unethical on the news network. We have ethics. And we're doing meteorology at the moment. Here are the jet streams of the eastern world. We've got a big bend over Western Australia, pulling some warm air down toward New Zealand. And a more coherent jet stream in the northern hemisphere. Let's look at the surface winds of the east. There you have it. Surface winds of the eastern world, and we'll check out the western world. There are the surface winds of the western world. Before we continue on, there is a hurricane about to strike Madagascar. Could cause some humanitarian impact. It is kind of going to hit a city. Not the most popular port, but that's a significant hurricane there, clearly showing winds at least 88 miles an hour. Just a little side note there. And let's go back to the normal view we usually look at. There is the western world. In terms of surface winds, we'll rotate that a little bit more. There you go. And here are the jets. The 250 hectopascal winds of the western world. Huge kinks in the jet stream over the Atlantic Ocean there, pulling some very cold air down to the Caribbean, it looks like. Huge bends in the jet stream here, and some very cold air being infused into the central southern U.S. Next thing we're looking at is a positive snow depth change forecast here for the GFS model. And that is a 72-hour positive snow depth change forecast. Pennsylvania about to get coated again. And the southeastern portion is only expected to get about an inch to a coating. The rest a little bit more, as much as about 8 inches toward the Pennsylvania-New York border, places like Binghamton, New York. Again, that's a 72-hour positive snow depth change forecast according to the GFS model. 72-hour forecasts are fairly legit, folks. Here's your 72-hour precipitation and pressure forecast to show the rest of the precipitation. You can see a system swirling around off the coast of eastern Florida there. That's your GFS 72-hour precipitation and pressure forecast. Next, showing precipitation type. So this is the current imagery, and we've got an ice storm here stretching right across Pennsylvania, also West Virginia, some in Kentucky as well, and going across New England. So southern New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, part of Massachusetts, and coastal Maine, all seeing ice likely falling. And that's taken its good old time. Lots of moisture here. We're expecting the moisture to finally subside by tonight. Here in Pennsylvania, we're located in Lehigh Valley, if you're wondering. And let's bring this back and check out some webcams. So here's one in State College. It's like somebody's deck, and it looks like snow with ice on top of it to me. Let's see what else we can see here. How about Proctorville at the East Huntington Bridge? So there things look pretty clear. There things look pretty rainy. That's 2 hours ago. That's 1 hour ago. Looks like there are cars on the road. That's probably a good sign. By the way, windy.com has a great mobile app. You can check it out yourself. You can download it for free. It's full of quality information. Otherwise, we wouldn't use it on the channel. Check out the power outages. We've got 130,000 custies out of power in Tennessee, 85,000 out in Ohio, 36,000 out in New York, 32,000 in Pennsylvania, and 30,000 in West Virginia. Texas showing 17,000 out. Arkansas, 10,000 out of power in Arkansas. So serious storm here, creating some serious humanitarian issues. We hope you have a generator. Check out weather.gov. Yeah, weather.gov. If your county is lit up, just click it. Lots of winter storm warnings there, shown in pink across New England especially. Again, if your county's lit, just click it. Those are wind chill advisories there over most of Texas and hard freeze warnings in the southern portion of Texas. Yowzers. Apparently it's so hot that it's cold down there. Check it out. We've got lightning across the southern U.S. as well. Moving across Georgia, it looks like. And it looks like we may have some terrestrial lightning to report here from lightningmaps.org, powered by blitzortung.org. And do we see some terrestrial lightning? A long band there, certainly. Tallahassee. You may have thunder rolling in. Apalachicola National Forest. Panama City. There is certainly some lightning about. So there's our current lightning report. This video was originally streamed live to Twitch. That's why we show the real-time lightning map. It's quite a delight. Next time you hear thunder, check it out. And make sure you follow us on Twitch. You would see this video when it streams live. If you were following us on Twitch, they've got a great mobile app. It'll alert you when we actually go live. Yeah, it'll actually alert you, folks, believe it or not. We're also on BitChute, thanks to our BitChute subscribers. Please make sure you view the videos on YouTube as well. You're missing the space weather content. Thanks to our YouTube subscribers for putting up with the pathetic censorship on the platform. We hope Google fixes the software soon. We insist on it. In fact, we've created our own subscription services site at smashamash.com/smashteam. Thanks to everybody that supports us that way. Let's get back to meteorology. Here is the water vapor environment over Earth's largest body of water, the Pacific. The deep, deep, dark Pacific. This is what's going on above its surface in terms of water vapor. We've got some errors happening there, likely caused by charging satellite charging hazards. Relativistic electrons can charge up the surfaces of satellites and mess with the data. Likely what you're seeing there. Anyway, that's the water vapor environment over the Pacific, giving you an idea of what's coming next from the west. Next, the U.S. Doppler radar map. It's radar.weather.gov, and moisture, go away. It's cold and disgusting here for another day. We're located in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, if you're wondering, which is right about 50 miles north of Philadelphia, right up here somewhere. And yeah, lots of moisture here. It's sort of organized into two major legs. And I've seen enough. Not exactly optimal for bicycling. And I've clicked on something unfortunately here. Let me just reset the map because we're going to do a recap. Next, the shortwave radiation map. Here you go. It's dark over half the country, so we're using this to show clouds and fog instead of the visible satellite. And here's the water vapor for the lower 48. As we see a pinching effect happening here, which is going to kind of intensify the moisture in these areas. In other words, that moisture is going to fall more rapidly as a result of that scissors motion happening here between these dry, massive... See, this is a high pressure, and this is a high pressure, and it's sandwiching in this moisture, and it's squeezing it as the jet stream pushes it to the east. And that's going to cause an intensification of those systems. You're already seeing it with those lightning storms. Here's your recap, U.S. Doppler radar map. I'll press play. So there's the U.S. Doppler radar map, fully animated. We'll actually zoom in one step here. Here's the shortwave radiation map showing clouds and fog at nighttime. Part of the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite Suite. And here's water vapor. Thanks for tuning in. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smash-O-Mash, signing off from the Smash News Network. Least busted name in news.